how do you get a GSA contract? Getting into the GSA schedule program is probably one of the more difficult processes in all of the federal government. I've got it boiled down here into a pretty simple 5-step process just to walk you from top to bottom. So the first part of this is really just between us. You know, we work together to prepare the documents. Initially, I send you out a welcome package. It has a handful of documents. Some are instructions, some are templates. The main document in there is a checklist, and this has all of the items that I need from you to do what we do on your behalf. Once you get us everything, we get to work preparing what's called your GSA offer. And offer is really just GSA lingo for the 30 or so documents prepared in the very particular way that the GSA needs them to be prepared. And it has to be spot on perfect. The GSA is very rejection oriented these days to basically manage their workload. The next step is submission. So these documents are prepared and they're then input, the data is inputted and the documents are uploaded into the GSA's online system. That's what submission entails. After submission, about 2 weeks or so will go by, and then a GSA contracting officer or specialist should be assigned to our case. They're the person we'll be working with throughout the process. They're going to review the offer. There's a lot to the offer. It's very normal that clarifications will happen. They are going to have questions. They're going to ask for some extra supportive documents. This is all very normal, and usually 1 to 3 rounds of clarifications will happen before we get into step 4. And that's kind of the final process. We're moving towards award at this point. After the GSA is satisfied with the documents, we schedule negotiations, jump on a phone call, and really just talk through the discounting. The GSA wants better pricing than what you're initially offering pretty much all the time. So they're going to ask whether they think your pricing's fair or not. GSA Focus is here to really step in between you and the GSA and make sure that negotiations go really well for you. We are advisors. We really are just experts when it comes to negotiating well. You know, we want to maintain a good rapport with the GSA, but we also don't want them to walk all over us and get better pricing, better terms and conditions than they really should. So the goal in the end is to have a GSA contract that works really well for you, but is still very competitive. After negotiations, a final proposal revision document is prepared, and then shortly after that, award happens. So from negotiations to award, things move pretty fast, sometimes a week, sometimes 2 weeks, usually around that. Step 5 is post-award process. So after your contract's awarded, there's a registration, there's some final document preparation, and some uploads that have to happen. And once all this goes through and it hits final approval, your GSA contract is in the systems. You start receiving opportunities. If you have products, they go live on GSA Advantage. And at this point, you're ready to really receive all the benefits of having a GSA contract. So that's the 5 steps. I also include kind of a secret 6th step, marketing and compliance. So once you get your GSA contract, the work is definitely not over. Marketing is an ongoing thing. You're going to have to do that throughout the years to grow your business with a GSA contract. And compliance is a very, very important part of it as well. GSA compliance is not very difficult. I'm here to help. GSA Focus has some materials to instruct you there. We are happy to jump on a call and help you build out some processes to make compliance as lightweight as possible.